How to Forget by Jason Isbell is going to be played in standard tuning and is capoed on the 2nd fret of the guitar. First, let me just address the rhythm to this song because the rhythm remains consistent through the entire thing, and it's driving this song. The rhythm with your picking hand will be, it's being strummed with a pick. It'll be a strike down on whatever the root note of the chord is, so either like a C note or an A minor note or an E minor note, but a strike down on the root of the chord, and then a strike down the root of the chord, then strike down on the upper register of the strings, and then an up down, like a down down, up down, down down, up down. Sometimes it might be a down down, up down, up down down, up down, up sort of feel. So, and that kind of alternates of like down down, up down, down down, up down, or down down, up down, up down, down, up down, up. And the up down, the down down, the up down up, or the up down part would be in the higher register of the strings as well. So if we're on a C, it would be a pluck the C, so down there, and then down across the upper register of the strings, and then up down on the upper register of the strings as well. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. You get the feel there. All right, so let's talk about the chords. The opening chord is going to be a C major chord. I've got my ring finger on the 5 string 3 fret, speaking now relative to our capo. Second finger on the 4 string 2 fret, open 3 string. First finger on the 2nd string 1 fret, open 1 string. And it just vamps on that for a while. Over that C chord, and then whenever we get into the verse, it moves from the C chord to an A minor chord by walking to it. So the way that you're going to walk is you'll go with your 2nd finger to the 5 string 2 fret, and then strike the open 5 string and put your other fingers into A minor position. So your 2nd finger will move to the 4 string 2 fret, your ring finger moves to the 3 string 2 fret, and your first finger is still on the 2 string 1 fret. Now, if on the 2nd round of this A minor, instead of just hitting the open 5 string twice, if you want to hit the open 6 string, you can do that, because that's actually what the lead guitar is doing, is what the lead guitar player is doing. So in the A minor, Jason just hits the open 5 twice, but if you want to play the open 6, you can do that, and that would sound like this. As opposed to the way that Jason seems like he most commonly plays it, of just hitting the A twice. Now sometimes in this A minor you will hear him go with a hammer-on the 4th string, where you pick up your 2nd finger from the 4th string, strike the open 4th string, and then hammer on with your 2nd finger to the 4th string 2nd fret in that A minor shape. And it vamps on that for a little bit, and then whenever we get in the verse, it's the C major down to the A minor, and then it's going to go to an E minor and walk up to a G. So the way the E minor is getting played is an open 6 string, 2nd finger to the 5 string 2 fret, ring finger to the 4 string 2 fret, open 3, open 2, open 1. So E minor, you're plucking down the open 6 string, and then down, up, down on the upper registers. Then you're going to walk with your 2nd finger moving to the 6 string 2 fret. You'll pluck that for 1 beat, and then go into a G major chord. So for the G major, you're moving with your ring finger to the 6 string 3 fret, 2nd finger to the 5 string 2 fret, open 4, open 3. Sometimes it looks like Jason's pinky is going down on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Sometimes it looks like he's leaving the 2nd string open and is putting his pinky finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. So either or, either one gets the job done. And that's the verse round. So a C to an A minor to an E minor, walk up to the G, G back to the C, back to the A minor, to the E minor, walk up to the G. Now whenever we get to the chorus is where a change happens. The chorus is going to be a D minor. So for the D minor, you're going to move with your second finger going to the 3-string 2 fret, either your pinky finger or your ring finger. I think that Jason tends to use his ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then 1st finger on the 1st string 1 fret. So that's going to be your D minor. Same down, down, up, down feel of the strumming. So you're plucking the open 4th string, and then to a G chord. Now in this G chord, all Jason is moving is his 2nd finger to the 6th string 3rd fret, while leaving his ring finger planted where it was in the D minor on the 2nd string 3rd fret. And your 2nd finger is blocking out the 5th string, but you've got an open 4 and an open 3, and then of course the fretted 2nd string on the 3rd fret. So you've got the D minor to this G chord, to the C chord from earlier, walk down to the A minor chord, back to the D minor, to the G, and then back to the C. Sometimes in that C after the chorus you can hear Jason pull off the 2nd finger from the 4th string 2nd fret in the C formation, and then hammer it back down to the 4th string 2nd fret. So it would be like, I will say one last chord progression to be aware of. So we've talked about the verse progression and the chorus progression. Whenever it gets to the lead break, it's not just the standard chorus progression. During the lead break, it's going D minor to a G chord to an A minor. And in that A minor, you can hear Jason doing the hammer-ons again with 2nd finger to the 4th string 2nd fret from 4th string open. But that's the chord progression during the lead break. D minor to the G major, to the A minor, back to the D minor, to the G, and then back to the A minor. And then it comes out of that to just single strums on the D minor, where he's singing the last chorus, to the G, to the C, to the A minor, single strums, back to another single strum on the D minor, and then I think on the next G it gets back into the strummed feel of before returning to the C for the outro, which is the same chord progression as the intro. Of C, walk down to the A minor, C, walk down to the A minor. And those are the chords and the movements to How to Forget by Jason Isbell. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.